When the show was first on, there was no Twitter, there was no Facebook. Are you prepared for that kind of, any kind of reaction, good or bad, from viewers?
If I don't pay any attention to Twitter and Facebook, then I'll be fine. Which I don't.
That's great. Yeah. Ugh.
Nick said he deleted his Twitter. Is that something that...
Yeah, I don't even have a Twitter. I don't see... I feel like everyone's been quitting Twitter lately. Like a lot of celebs, I guess, that have been like, it's just kind of mean. I like pictures. Maybe that's why I'm on Instagram. But I only have like 500 followers, just like my uncles and cousins and stuff. I don't... Maybe with this show I'll get more followers and they'll get to know me better. That's kind of terrifying to think about.
I don't know, it changed. You know, the chiming in of the audience to say what should happen next and what do you think and do you think this character is doing the right thing didn't happen in my experience until Judging Amy, which was the 2000s. So I did a series in the 80s and the 90s and the aughts, and now I'm in the teens. I'm very, very lucky. but I think everybody got kind of devoted to going and checking and seeing, you know, what's my temperature, how are we doing, did they love it? And I'm old school, that's a mistake. I think we make the stories we want to make and put them out there, and the devil take the hindmost. There's a phrase I haven't used in a long time. The devil take the hindmost. I wonder what it means.
Why is she back now? Why is the show back now? Why is it the perfect time?
I don't know. I just know we're supposed to be here, you know, because we are. And so that's the time I think we were supposed to come back. I'm being very philosophical, Faith. I'm being very spiritual.
Okay, the administration is opposite from her, and that's why it's perfect. I mean, and also a woman lost, and a man, and so a woman lost to a man, and she was very close, and everybody thought it was, you know, it was a very close race. So why not? I mean, that's the political reason. And then, you know, they've always been interested in having us be on the air because you can constantly find things in the news to pull from, which is what our show always did. But we're older, so we're getting to deal with the generational stuff. And then we have younger cast members, which makes it, you know, sort of more interesting for us. So it's like bringing young audience into this older show is a challenge and sort of interesting, and maybe it needs to happen right now.
Yeah, and I think, you know, just putting the political backdrop aside, I think people really want to laugh. I mean, I think everything I'm seeing in the news every second makes me want to cry. So I just think people want to laugh. Well, and people want to laugh. And, you know, I think I said to somebody, you know, this... you know, it's like a trip down memory lane, and they were like, no, they just want quality comedy again.
Right.
And I think there's something about the way we used to make these situation comedies years ago that people are appreciating.
Yes. I mean, we're very funny. We're very, meaning, I mean, did that sound really, that sounded wrong. No.
I think you're very funny.
No, no, but the characters are flawed, which the humor comes out of our situations that we put these flawed human beings in that happen to be, all they manage to put together this news show every week, but they're just living their lives, and they've got issues, and they're dealing with their own stuff in real life. And so it's not always so hard hitting. It's not so serious or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that we all need to learn to laugh at ourselves and find that it doesn't matter. In fact, even when you're, you know, when we watch, I explained this to my mother, when we're watching these news shows a lot of times, all of those people who are the commentators or the experts and whatever, they're hanging out in the green room together before they go on the air and after, because I know this because I've seen some of the Instagram feeds, and they're like, oh, hey, and then they get on the air and there's banter, and you know, they're like fussing, bickering with each other and stuff, and then they're just hanging out. So that's kind of the premise behind our show, really, if you had to sort of give us a new, fresh look. It's the same thing, but really it's to see who these people are off camera, that are on camera, dealing with all of these issues, and finding out that they're human beings. Because the press has been getting a lot of flack about just being the press, what they've always been. They're always looking for the truth. Who knows whose truth is the right truth? You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is really nothing new, but maybe they can learn to laugh at it.